As we all know, today is the day. We will announce 3 winners of my holiday giveaway at the end of the show. So be sure to stick around because you do not want to miss this. When we come back, is anti-Semitism worldwide on the rise, or has it never gone away? My next guest recently sent me a book called A Brief History of Anti-Semitism. Check it out. Except the book wasn't so brief. Please welcome former New York legislator who served 28 years as a Democrat, Dov Hikind. Dov, as I said, the book was hardly brief, and I guess that's the point.
Well, the book is, I tell everyone there's nothing like it anywhere in the world. And it takes a little chutzpah, audacity for me to say that, but there isn't anything like this particular book. With the special feature, the visual part, there are 70 videos as you go through history. You actually can watch the videos of that time by putting an app on your phone at no cost, and you watch the video. I mean, it's just remarkable. You're watching the United Nations vote in 1947 on the partition of Palestine, and you actually can watch the vote as you read the book. I mean, it's just an amazing feature throughout the book, and it's an incredible tool for everyone, for young people, Jew and non-Jew, to learn the basic history of anti-Semitism, and also, the issues that are very much out there today in terms of, Israel and, Zionism, and how did Israel come into being, and did the Jews take away the land from the Palestinians? Right. All those issues, all those questions. Well, in this volume, you get the answers. You become equipped based on history. This is not a right wing, left wing. This is just history. And it's done in a very beautiful way, as you know, Larry. It may be 600 pages, but there are a lot of amazing pictures from the different periods of history. And, we're just very proud of this in Americans Against Anti-Semitism. And really, I can tell you, you can get this book on Amazon. It'll be at local bookstores very soon. But there's nothing like it. And I can guarantee you that you will not be disappointed. I guarantee that, because we know what the reaction has been all over the country just in the last 2 weeks. We're just getting started. It is a unique piece of work, Larry, and I appreciate the opportunity to talk to your audience and to urge them, get this book. You will not regret it. Adults with your, whether it's high school kids, college kids, doesn't really matter.
Right.
This is something for the whole family.
Dov, as one of the people in the book, it's quoted, anti-Semitism has been around from time immemorial. Why?
Larry, this is the question that not an easy one to answer. You're absolutely correct. It is the longest hate through the generations, thousands of years. As I have pointed out so many times, the Jewish people always are a tiny, tiny percentage of the population of the world. Right now, in 2022, the Jewish people number 15 million. 8 billion people in the world. And the world is sort of consumed with Israel. It's always Israel blaming the Jewish people. Israel's responsible. The Jews are responsible. You even have the, black radicals in this country, anti-Semites, joining with people with white supremacists. They hate each other. But when it comes to the Jewish people, they're on the same page. They agree. Jews are responsible for everyone's problems. You can't get a job, or you didn't get the job. It's the Jews. That guy, the Jew. We control the banks. We control the media, right? And on and on and on. The same, by the way, it's very interesting. And when you look at this book and you study the history, the same things that were said 2,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago about the Jewish people, it's the same thing that's being said today in 2022.
Dov, the reason for this, and I've studied ethnic groups, ethnicities, they come, they're gone. Phoenicians, gone. We can go over groups that have gone. One of the reasons this has been the longest hate is because Jews haven't gone away.
And you know what? We ain't going anywhere,
Right.
Larry. Not only are we not going away, Jews are doing well. I mean, there are poor Jews. My God. I represented communities in Brooklyn for 36 years in the New York State legislature. And let me tell you, a lot of poor Jews, a lot of Jews who do well. Jews are not any smarter than anyone else. But, the secret of the Jewish people throughout history, it's a very simple secret. It's not a secret. It's education. As a parent, a father with grandchildren, there's nothing more important in our families as we grow up than education, learning, studying, working hard, striving. By the way, there are no affirmative action programs for the Jewish people or for Asian people for that matter. People hold it against Jews, Asians, that they do very well. Sorry.
Dov, I think I might have told you this. I have a friend once who said something that I thought was insensitive, if not anti-Semitic. And I said, what percentage of the world do you think is Jewish? Because she talked about how Jews dominate. She talked about the different aspects that you mentioned. She said, I have no idea. I said, ballpark it. She said, I don't know. I said, give me a guess. She said, 25%. I said, you think 25% of the population, 1 in 4 persons on the face of the earth is Jewish? She said, yes. At the time, it was 14 million, 7 billion people living in the world. I said, 0.2%. She said, oh, 2%. I said, you weren't listening. 0.2%.
Right.
She was shocked.
Yeah. Look, it's amazing. That's why I talked about those numbers, because the media and I mean, look at the New York Times. They are obsessed with the state of Israel. The New York Times believes in democracy, except when it comes to the people of Israel, except when it comes to when people in Israel, or for that case in the United States, when people voted for Donald Trump in 2016, there was something wrong with the people.
Right.
Hey, it's called democracy. People have a right to choose. And they did in America in 2016 with Trump. They just chose Netanyahu to run Israel. But the New York Times is filled with hatred towards the state of Israel. I mean, they are vicious and malicious.
And Dov, the New York Times are pretty much AWOL in covering the Holocaust.
Oh, God. I mean, I got to tell you, I just recently finished reading 2 different books on that subject by 2 historians. The New York Times, the Jewish-owned New York Times at that time in particular, when Jews were being murdered at the tune of 10,000 a day. Let me repeat that. 10,000 men, women, and children a day, 365 days a year, including my parents, my grandparents, including nephews and nieces of my mother and brothers and sisters in Auschwitz in 1944. The New York Times did not have room anywhere on page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They buried it. They buried it next to the ads, for Macy's or department stores on page 10 and 15. 100,000 Jews murdered, Larry. Page 10, page 15 in the freaking New York Times.
Right.
Shame on them, and shame on them today.
Well. What does he have in his baby brown libertarian fingers? He's got a pair of My slippers right here. And if you don't like this color, and I can't imagine why you wouldn't, they have different colors. If you don't like this style, and again, I can't imagine why you wouldn't, they've got different styles. Just call the number on your screen or go to mypillow.com and make sure you use promo code ELDER. Here is guess what this is? That's right, a My Pillow. They also come in different sizes. By the way, there are over 100 products, sleeping products on the website. mypillow.com, promo code ELDER, or call the number on your screen. And this here, guess what? A 6-pack, towels, face cloth, hand towels, different colors. Mine, of course, is white because I'm the black face of white supremacy. Call the number on your screen or go to mypillow.com, promo code ELDER. Finally, we have the Giza Dream bed sheets made from cotton in an area of Egypt called Giza. Finest cotton in the world. And again, different colors, different sizes, because beds come in different sizes. And don't forget all the products they have on their website. mypillow.com, promo code ELDER, or call the number on your screen. So Dov, tell us where we can get the book, A Brief and Visual History of Anti-Semitism, one more time.
It's on Amazon. In fact, I'm telling you, doing extremely well. Get your copy. And again, I guarantee there's nothing like this piece of work anywhere. And it is very informative. It is exciting to do. I mean, I got to tell you, I've never seen anything like it. I took my phone, the app, put it on the phone. I'm watching videos of things throughout history, things I've never seen before. How exciting and how meaningful is that? So you want to learn about anti-Semitism? You want to learn about the Jewish people? You know, and you were correct what you said. We shouldn't be here anymore, Larry. We've had our pogroms and Holocausts, you know, millions and millions of Jews being destroyed in country after country in Europe, every single place. And thank God we are here, and very much so in America, all over the world, and of course, especially the people of Israel, the state of Israel, which is a shining light to the nations. Maybe that's part of the problem on the part of a lot of people. Maybe that's part of the anti-Semitism, that we got to tell our children, Larry, don't become a doctor.
Right.
Come on. We have too many Jewish doctors. Don't become a doctor. Don't go to law school. You can't go to law school. You're causing anti-Semitism.
Dov, finally, is it getting worse?
Larry, I'm sorry to say there's no question about that. And the numbers tell the story all over the country, in the New York area. The numbers for November, just November in New York, there were more crimes committed, hate crimes against the Jewish people, than all the other categories. 3 times more hate crimes against the Jewish people than all other groups. Asians, Black, LGBT, and you name it. 3 times more against the Jewish people. Something is terribly, terribly wrong. And Larry, there's no plan. There's no plan in terms of our government. Yeah, there was a conference at the White House. And what happened? Nothing. Zero. Where's the plan? I want to know where the freaking plan is.
On that note, Dov, we're going to have to leave it. Dov Hikind, A Brief and Visual History of Anti-Semitism. Dov, as always, God bless.
Larry, you're amazing. Thank you.
It is now time to reveal our holiday winners. We have 3 of them. The first one is James Smith. Who's named James Smith? Isn't that like an alias? Anyway, Mr. Smith, you have won. Congratulations. Enjoy your gift. And the second winner of our holiday giveaway is Lydia Jones. Lydia Jones, congratulations. Merry Christmas and enjoy your gift. And the third winner of our holiday giveaway is Maria Cronin. Maria Cronin, congratulations. You are a winner. Maria, have you ever won anything before? Well, you have now. So I want to thank all of you who participated in our holiday giveaway, and congratulations, and stay tuned. We'll have more giveaways down the road.